Y'all know what it is. Come on.
All right.
Big Tug boy.
Scums.
Tuggeth boy. Why you should never move apartments because of scams. Y'all already know. I was just telling mom, Tug, and any topic I'm interested in, which in this case would be finance, real estate, because if I see another house in Cali be for $1 million and it's a shack, I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna get pissed by.
Why you should never move apartments, okay?
But of course, it's made by Tug. If you guys want to watch your original video, that will be
Yes.
down description below to get your own opinions and conjecture, boy.
Yes, let's go.
Let the yap sesh
Let's go, Tug.
begin. Y'all know what I'm doing. Stop playing.
Well, it's the middle of June, which means a few
Is that
things.
my
Pride Month
favorite?
is in full effect, against the wishes of people who suck. People
We
across
love
the
that.
country are trying to figure out what to buy their fathers for Father's Day. Quick tip, there's no good answer to that question. And finally, cities and towns across this...
just get him a tie and a mug, and we gonna keep it pushing. That's what every kid that was in middle school was getting. Their dad was a mug, bro, and a tie. I'm like, bro, how you giving your dad a tie? He don't even wear suits. I'm like, bro.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna get a high five. We gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
great United States are full of double-parked moving vans because for some reason everyone's lease is up in June. Ah, yes, moving. The worst thing a human being can experience besides childbirth or like breaking a femur. You can call me a soft-handed baby bitch all you want, but if I had to try and fit a sofa through a door frame that's too small or drive an oversized U-Haul on a tiny road, I'm gonna...
Yo,
I didn't even get it in there.
Mom talking about how we get in there. Yo, so we have like a circular couches type thing, and we had to bring that boy from upstairs to the basement. She asking this question like we didn't struggle getting that boy down the steps.
We took the door off the hinges.
But I still had to squeeze that boy down the doorway. That stuff down the stairs as well.
Angle.
I'm not talking about angles. The only thing that was angling was how I was about to not die going down the stairs with this gun. I ain't gonna hold you. But yo, Tug spitting already.
End up on the news. Moving is obviously a nightmare, but people also don't realize the problems that come before you even start moving. Apartment hunting, dealing with your old landlord and your new landlord, paying for a bunch of fees you didn't know existed. And I know you're thinking, oh, Tucker, I love apartment hunting. I love going on Zillow in the middle of December to see apartments that I could never afford for the rest of...
I love going on Zillow to find 5-bed, 5-baths that I'll never afford. Apartments, no, I'll never
say
search
never.
that apartment.
One day!
When I say never, obviously I'm memeing. Nah. Y'all should already know with me, bro. I got dreams. My dreams getting accomplished, bro. I don't care. Anything that's written on my goals list is happening in my life. I don't know about you, but mine is. But all I'm saying is that I will never be searching for apartments on Zillow, bro. You wasting your time. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because
it's hard.
Not only that, it's just like it just be too much. They really try and tax, and you have no choice but to pay because real estate is the best asset because everyone's gonna need somewhere to live, bro. Unless somebody wants to be homeless, there shouldn't be no one on earth who wants to be homeless. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying?
my life. But if you've ever moved apartments, you know that is the surface level BS that you get to enjoy before you dive deep into the iceberg. So let me break down all the pains and scams that come with finding a new apartment in the hopes that I just make you not move at all. Because even though your current apartment might suck, there's nothing that sucks more than getting a new one. Back to you, Tom.
What is that?
Yeah, it looks familiar. Anyway, part 1, Tug. Let's get into it. Stats, statistics. Oh, this is gonna make me start raging. I can already feel
Just
it.
a heads up, there was an overwhelming amount of terrible facts and statistics that I found about the renting industry and also apartment hunting as a whole. So this whole video is gonna be a little scatterbrained, but it's just gonna be, you know, really.
That's the only way I like my Tug videos.
But let's start slow and see where the end stage capitalism ball rolls. Okay. So we have apartments, the poor man's version of a home and the rich man's version of a refrigerator box. Apartments have been a staple of city life ever since the Roman Empire. Throughout history, they've been crucial in allowing societies to grow by providing housing to immigrants and low-income workers. It also allows people like me to enjoy parts of the country they would never be able to afford normally, and just waste money. I'm wasting money living in New York City. You know, there's some parts
God, Tug, you're in New York, bro. You're literally like, so. Nah, you know what this video is doing for Tug? I feel like he's just venting, bro. He's got to be venting. He's definitely venting on this, John. He's like, dang, I really made a terrible decision. I'm paying $4K a month to live in a box.
And now he can't move for another year because he probably signed that lease.
Yeah, the lease. I'm trying to tell you, most people get. That's why you said that. That's why when he said earlier, why do most people move in June is because most people get 6-month lease. Like, I couldn't see why people, especially if you're gonna live in an apartment,
6 months, maybe a year.
You would think, no, that's what I'm gonna say next. You would think most people want to get a year lease because at least in a year you can figure out where you're gonna move next. But some heads just really be living that scatterbrain life. They like, all right, 6 months, we gonna tough it out, or the guy's favorite, it is what it is. I'm like, what you mean? See, that's why I can't hang with some heads because
it is what it is, money.
Nah, exactly. But the problem is they don't have that is what it is money. They just live in the lifestyle because I'm like, yo, that boy's crazy, bro. I got too much paranoia, bro.
They should never unpack.
Like exact.
Bring boxes and just.
Listen, Tug gonna talk about
come
it
with
because we
apartment
gonna be
living. You
really
don't have to
ranting.
fix anything. That being said, no one fixes anything because landlords suck. But you do have to pay rent, and that doesn't go to anything. And mortgages.
I wouldn't say that.
You
Not
end
all
up
landlords suck,
eventually
but a
owning
good
the
amount of
place
them
you
do.
live. I don't
I
know.
keep
Maybe
it a buck.
apartments aren't great, and it's getting worse actually
No, they're
because
not.
between 2015 and 2020, affordable housing units declined by 4.7 million. So it's kind of hard to find one. So let's take a little stroll
Makes
down
sense.
statistic lane and find out exactly why things are rapidly approaching shit town. As we all know, it's really you can't own a house anymore. So a lot of people are going towards apartments. 38 million Americans, in fact, live in apartments. Huzzah! And because of this, the U.S. is projected to need 4.3 million more apartments by 2035 to keep up with population
How?
growth. And the good
How?
news is we are building
How?
more apartments.
Where?
We're currently building
Exactly.
more apartments right now than we have for the last half century. That's why you see all those ugly buildings popping up with this horrible kind of architecture. I don't know what this is, but it makes me want to die. Because of those
It's
ugly
not
ass
even that
things.
the architecture is bad. It's just that the
Look,
colors are
Lord.
terrible.
Popping up
Yeah,
with
it's
this
the
horrible
colors.
kind
The
of
colors are awful. Like, why did we mix dark gray, freaking like silver? I guess like I don't know, silver or white, if you want to say, and yellow. Like this
Yeah, it's
color
the
is
colors.
just awful. They literally could have just did the modern or minimalistic where they do black, dark gray, and white. Just literally would be fine. Like I don't know why they did it like
architecture. I don't know what this is, but it makes me want to die. Because of
this.
those
Yeah, me
ugly
too.
ass things,
See?
nearly
like that. Oh well.
a million new apartments are going to be popping up by 2025, which would be
Wow, look
great
at that
if they
apartment
weren't
on
all
the
for rich
corner.
people. All of them are being made for rich people. Nearly 90% of new apartment buildings are being built for high-income customers. You know, the type of person that could afford to buy a house.
Which quite literally makes no sense considering the people that are going to move into apartments. I don't know if the government or any of our landlords knew, but we got no money. So how are you building this for high-end people that don't exist? Like what? Bro, I can't bro, y'all don't understand, bro. Like a lot of the economy in John really makes no sense when you start thinking about it conceptually. Like how are we building apartments for people that can't afford them? So who's moving into the apartments? So no. But what it is that these real estate corporations are just gonna buy these boys up and then really mark them up. So now you have no choice. You either gonna pay this or be homeless, bro.
Yeah.
And then
And
you die because you can't buy food. That's really
Yeah.
tough, bro. I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
got a roof over my head.
They're building,
Yeah,
they're
but
building
nothing
them
to
for
eat,
them
so-
for some reason.
Great.
Okay, so not a great start. So, but we can take a look at something a little bit more fun. How about the current state of rent prices?
Oh.
This video is going to be a bummer, inside and out. U.S.
Yeah,
Department of
my
Housing and
favorite.
Urban Development defines affordable rent as no more than 30% of your income. Okay, so if you make $40K a year, you should be paying $12K a year in rent, and that's $1,000 a month in rent. I'm good at math. But
Where's
between
that
2019 and 20.
Where's that at?
No. Wait.
a
I need
year
all these
rent,
statistics to
and
be
that's
back on my screen.
$1,000.
Yep. Y'all go ahead and tell me where exactly you're finding this. Please direct me. Please direct me where you're finding this. Please show me
This must be
where you're finding
not
this.
even a studio apartment. This one of them you sharing the bathroom or something.
Oh yeah, this where you got 4 roommates and your bathroom's down the hall.
Yeah.
Or like basically a college dorm.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this ain't even 30% of your income. So what are we making, $1 million? Because like that's the only spot we're gonna get. Like and I'm not saying this to Tug. Obviously, I know Tug know the ins and outs of this boy. Yo, Tug's freaking hilarious. If Tug says it, bro, I'm believing it. I don't care. I'm not doing my research. Nah, let me stop lying for us. Take that joint serious. But nah, it's just like, yo, the economy, bro. It's inflation. Inflation is gonna be the downfall of humanity because, bro, it's really gonna get to a point where no one can afford anything at all. And then what? Then what now?
Getting there.
Maybe then they're gonna be like, maybe we should lower the rent and stop being stingy. No, we need more cheese. Yeah, that's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what to tell them.
A month in rent. I'm good at math. But between 2019 and 2023, wages increased by 20% and rent increased by 30%.
Of course it did.
Not good. Not good at all. Because of that, 21.6 million Americans are paying way more than 30% of their monthly income on rent.
Of course
According
they
to a recent study, households with an annual income under $30,000 only have about $310 left over each month after paying.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This
Yeah.
is exactly what I just said. Like, bro, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you got a roof over your head now. We have no food. Because
How you paying
imagine.
electric bill?
No, this is after
for
paying
rent and utilities.
Yeah, and utilities.
Oh.
But say you have a family of 4, how are we? I mean, granted, bro, if you're really like me and Dukes, bro, where you live in a frugal, bro, you getting that food on clearance, bro, you could make a good amount of dinners with this 310. Let me stop playing, bro. For a
yeah.
family of 4, but like for heads that don't do that And like they don't care about coupons because of convenience, which is stupid. Like you need to lock in on some coupons or something, bro. I don't know.
I don't know why people don't even.
I don't mean to call nobody no John. And if you take offense to this, then this is literally you. But as far as I'm concerned, bro, you're not in the right tax bracket to be just ignoring coupons. Like my bad. But
I look for a coupon.
because I'm not in it
Everything.
either, to be honest with y'all.
Everything. You got a coupon? Is it on clearance?
You better, you best believe if the only reason I'm buying something and I haven't looked for a coupon is if I know it just won't have something. I won't have one. I'm like, bro, that boy's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Paying rent and utilities, but who needs things like entertainment or friends
Nah.
or daycare or education?
You can't afford that.
Who needs those things when
Nah,
you
we
got a
can't
roof,
afford
huh?
it.
You know what they say, shelter is the main top priority in living a healthy life.
What'd this say? So self-fulfillment needs, self-actualization, achieving one's full potential. Well, this is impossible because you need money for this. Esteem needs, prestige, feeling of accomplishment. You need money for this too because most people are gonna feel success based on how much cheese they got. I know some people are gonna be like, no, life is not all about money. Well, my bad. You're not gonna be able to get to any of those hobbies in John to feel this without some cheese. So my fault. Belongings and love and needs. My bad. I gotta go to work, bro. I don't have time for this. Safety, security needs, definitely can't afford this, bro. Like, bro, I'm barely even, like, bro, I barely got enough money to lock my car. My bad. Psychological needs, food, warmth, and rest, we just got on this, bro. You better pray you got enough money for this in the end, because I know you got, like, $5 left after paying rent. And when I say all this, y'all, please don't take it serious. I'm really memeing at the end of the day, but, like, yo, inflation in John is a real thing, and it's really getting bad. As y'all just saw them charts he just showed, like, wages are going up, salaries are going up, but rent went up 30-40%. So like, great. Lovely.
And food going up too.
Yo, when they start charging $10 for loaves of bread again, that's when y'all know the economy's done for. Like,
Oh man, it's only the bottom of that triangle. I know what you're thinking, Tucker. All the people complaining about rent prices are just those fancy fat cats living in big cities. You could live in a small little shitty city and save a bunch of money. I personally live in Natick, Nebraska, and I only pay a nickel of rent a month, so I don't know what the big fuss is about. Well, you make a good point. Living in some U.S. cities is cheap as hell. I'll give it to you. I mean, it also coincides with lower wages. You're not gonna find like an $80K job out the gate when you move to Nebraska. But you know, there's pros and cons to living in a big city compared to a small city. Like sometimes you want to go to a restaurant that you haven't been to a million times, or meet someone new that you haven't met already 20 times at the local supermarket. So to weigh the pros and cons.
yeah, because yo, Tuck just made a great point. My bad. Yeah, I should have knew. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, since we're only like 4 minutes into this vid, for us we're 12. I'm gonna definitely be chatting on this boy. Like, this is a Yap Session vid because it's something I'm very interested in. So if you don't like that, you should have already left. I'm gonna be honest with you. Appreciate y'all that do watch. But my question to that is like, what is the pros of living in New York besides like, yeah, you have the potential to get a high paying job, but like, we watched a LinkedIn video by this good man on the screen here too. Not only are those jobs looking like it's super fake, and the work requirements are ridiculous, and the entry requirements are even more ridiculous. How you getting that job? Because 80 other people want that same exact job, and why choose you over them? What are you adding that they not? There's no pros. I'm sorry, I don't see no pros of living in New York, because then you're gonna say networking and Jillian too. Well, my bad. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a relevant human being, bro. Networking only works for something for people that can provide something to somebody else. I'm just barely paying rent, so what can I provide to somebody else besides us being a slave? No cap. To the workforce. So I'm not seeing the pros of living in New York, but if you're a content creator, you can collab with other content creators, which I guess is a pro. But other than that, yeah, it's time to move out of the city. My bad, bro. That urban lifestyle, yeah, nah, it's time to go live that suburban lifestyle, that rural lifestyle. My bad. But yeah.
Cons of which American city you should get an apartment in. I have created a completely scientific breakdown of the cheapest and most expensive American cities for a one-bedroom apartment. That way we can look at the numbers and find a balance between boring and sad and fun and expensive. On the cheap side, we have Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I would make fun of that city name,
I'm a Thunder fan. Shout out OKC. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
but I live in New York, so whatever. Rent on average is only $850 a month, which is pretty great, but it also sees more tornadoes than any other U.S. city, which is crazy, and it also has the highest rate of suicide. Highest rate is, holy fuck.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Good rent, though. Good rent prices. On the expensive side, we have Boston, Massachusetts. It's got a lot of stuff to do. It's got a bunch of college kids running around. Its food is like a 7 out of 10.
Yo, the Celtics are gonna win the chip, and I'm so pissed.
I'm like, we ain't even talking about
I know, but it just made me think of that. The Celtics is gonna win, bro. Luka got to drop 60 every game.
Kinda. It's not really known for its food, but it has one of the worst skylines out of every American city, and also, no matter what race or creed you are, you will be hate crime. So the rent is $2,700 a month for that luxury.
But that ain't as bad as New York. So what are you talking about?
2,700 is bad everywhere. It's
Yeah, but
bad
I'm saying
anywhere.
we already know New York is way more than
New York,
that.
oh yeah,
Cali.
New York is running you 3 bands, and Cali. I don't even want to talk about that godforsaken place. I don't even want to talk about it, cause Cali will make you realistically want to end your own life the way their price is looking. You paying $4,000 a month for a box? You're crazy, bro. Like for what do they be saying? Not FOMO. I mean, it is FOMO for
What?
most people that want to go live in Cali. It really is FOMO because it's the city of angels. What's the line? The land of opportunity, or
I
no? Is
don't
that just
know.
the U.S.? I don't know, but it's a whole lot of BS. They just tricking you into pay more cheese for taxes. I don't know why y'all be falling for this, bro.
I don't know what it is.
It's like heads go to Los Angeles, and after a year say it's the worst and won't move out, bro. That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all really just be falling for FOMO. And yes, I am a hater. If you want to say, I'm a hater on all these vids, bro. For that, also for that one bull that was saying that, John.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
I
worry
am.
about that.
For cheap, we have
I'm a hater.
Omaha, Nebraska. Who doesn't love Omaha?
Cheap,
Birthplace of the
this is
Reuben
cheap.
sandwich and literally nothing else. But rent is only on average $920 a month, which is fantastic until you realize the only thing you can spend your excess income on is either a vacation to get far away from where you live or meth. So
Okay.
make your decision.
Oh,
Expensive.
Okay, so not gonna buy speed. Not gonna buy speed. But
Miami, we already know. All the rich people going to Miami.
I don't even, yo, GTA 6 gonna be fire when that boy come out, boy. I'm gonna be fresh on the PS5 playing this like I got no life. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I wouldn't go to Miami for so many reasons that it's actually insane.
Look at all that water.
No, it's nice over there. Listen,
That's too much for me.
when I be saying this, it's nice. It's really nice in Miami. Like, yo, the Miami beach, bro, it's fire, bro. It's looking nice over there. But, like, bro, not only can one, I not afford this, too, like, you be getting caught up in this lifestyle, bro. Like, and they be messing some heads up, bro. They think it's all, like, sunshine and rainbows, and you be getting cooked by taxes again. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta be kidding me with this. But I'm gonna let Tug talk. I'm gonna let him lock in. No cap.
Miami, Florida, a city known for doing everything the Bible tells you not to do. Known for good restaurants, good-looking people, good-looking views, and a whole heaping of STDs. And if that's the lifestyle for you, all you have to do is pay on average $2,840 a month on rent.
I don't
Good
think I
God,
will.
that
I
is expensive.
don't
On the
think I
cheap
will.
side, we have Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not great, but it's not
Rent
Arizona.
gotta be like $500 here. I forgot that this was even a human place. I forgot that New Mexico was a state, to be honest with you.
And you're only paying $950 a month.
told
Expensive.
you.
San Francisco, known for its gay population and smashed windows. $3,000 a month.
Yeah, I was about to
on-
say, bro, if you literally like seeing your money light on fire, bro, go to San Francisco. Yeah, go to San Fran. If you like seeing your money literally burn in front of your face, like for nothing, San Francisco. That's exactly where you need to be. Golden Gate Bridge. Listen, it's hitting, bro. It's hitting. Good tourist attraction. Bro, some of y'all just don't like money. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Rent. God damn it. Cheap. Buffalo, New York. Have you ever met someone from Buffalo, New York? It's like they all just witnessed a
Family
murder and they don't
about
want to talk about it. On average, $1,000 for rent. Expensive. Jersey City, New Jersey. It's right next to New York City.
I'm like Jersey City. I'm like, hold on, go back. I'm like,
Jersey City, we made it
I'm
in
like,
the video. Yeah, go Jersey City.
See, I'm scared to
That's
see the
our
price there.
hometown. That's
Cheap.
our
Buffalo, New
hometown.
York. Have you
I'm
ever met
scared
someone
to
from
see the
Buffalo, New
price
York?
there.
It's like they all just
Jersey
witnessed a murder and they don't want to talk about it.
gotta
On
listen.
average, $1,000 for rent. Expensive. Jersey City, New Jersey. It's right next to New York City, so people who can't afford New York City go to live there, and now that's raising the rent prices because it is $3,000 a month.
dear God. Looks like I don't want to go back home. I don't want to go back.
I like
at
how
all.
you paused it on Jersey City. Yes, that's our hometown. All the
What?
people out there, JC.
Yo, this gonna make me hop
Shout
off
out you
Google
from
Maps
Jersey City in the comments.
right now. Yeah, no, shout out Jersey.
Oh no,
but
this
that's really
downtown
hometown.
where we used to live. This downtown. This
we couldn't live here. It's $3,000 a
No,
month.
listen.
No,
You
we
see
couldn't
right
live here.
here? This used to be a street. This is Newark Avenue.
Nah, I see-
and
nah, I
down
know
there
where
is
it's at.
Grove Street. But now you can't even drive down there because you see all the apartment buildings. Yeah. And
No, I
see
know
that
exactly where this
pharmacy?
is.
That was our pharmacy to go to
But
all
the
the time.
problem is just like how did it go
Oh,
up to
snap.
3 bands?
Yeah, because
How
like
did we
he
get here?
said.
It's right next to New York.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like
Oh, and Trump got a tower there.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah,
It's
no,
down there.
oh,
You
no,
know, it's down the
trust me, I know.
street. It's down the street down
Trump
there.
got a tower in every good state, bro. He probably got one in man.
I can't believe
I
Jersey
don't know.
City's on the list. Wow.
This boy is
wow,
crazy.
Dad. Oh,
Shout
wow.
out Jersey.
Just bite the bullet and get an apartment in the Bronx. Cheap, Kansas City, Missouri. It's Missouri. $1,000 a month. And then expensive, New York City, $3,500 a month. But it's New York City. The Big Apple.
$4,000
man's gonna yell
a
at you,
month.
and then you get bit by a rat. There's no good place to live in this goddamn country.
$4,000 a month to get bit by a rat and turn into Rat Man, because you definitely ain't Spider-Man. I'm like, that's tough, bro.
You're right.
I ain't gonna hold you. $4,000 a month so I can see the rat the size of a cat. Word. I feel
Sleeping
it.
outside your door, in the room, in the walls or something.
Yo, FOMO, like, I really feel bad for humanity, because, like, humanity is really just, like, the definition of FOMO. Or, like, a good percentage of it, bro. You hear this. What about New York?
Problems.
Do you still want... Bro, you know what?
No, I'm saying I got problems.
What?
I got to stop looking in people's videos, because why Tug closet
Where?
that he built and he got the letter B on the outside, he should have took the sticker down, yo.
Nah, cause I still got my letter C sticker on my junk. Like, I really do though.
Yo, I got problems. But he got
Board F.
he got that gold plaque on the wall in silver.
Absolutely.
Did I see that one?
You ready?
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Who care about that
for
B?
passing 1 mil for passing 100K? Cause I ain't pass it. I need y'all to subscribe.
All right,
No
all right,
cap.
Doug, go outside.
Yo.
Holy shit. So there you go. Make some decisions.
that hurt.
Make some good decisions.
Nah, they
Just
won't.
don't move. Just don't move at all.
They're still gonna
It's
do
time
that.
for an ad. Back to the ads. Sorry.
Can I
Yes.
Scentbird.
Smell that? Can you
Again?
smell the winds
Scentbird.
of change?
It's
The
Scentbird.
smell of a new identity blooming from a
Scentbird. It has to be
perfectly
Scentbird.
procured fragrance,
Never
not
mind.
only
Dang, I
defining
didn't-
who you
I
are,
said, I
but
don't
who
want
you want to
Scentbird
be.
in his hand.
Or maybe it's this shirt. I haven't done laundry in a couple weeks. We're talking about scent.
Ah!
Oh, simp
I'm
right
like,
this.
yo, I'm trying to tell y'all,
But
I
that's
know
what he's
all
always
YouTube
doing.
ads.
He's always doing
I know
Scentbird.
all YouTube. Let's not mention that, but I know all
Okay.
YouTube. Nah, shout out Tug. He gonna get his cheese up. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm already on this video too long, my boy. No cap. I'm about to have us here forever.
Sure, there will
So-
be a link in my description, so click it. Scentbird. There's no slogan for Scentbird.
Tug
That's
cheese
good
up.
And it's from New
because
York.
I've tried a million times
Yeah.
and I
Getting
don't
some
use
of-
any of them.
Is he getting
Not
some of his
one.
rent for this?
I'm gonna stop working with you guys.
Nope.
If I didn't love your scent.
Moving sucks. It does.
So in 2023, 25.6 million Americans decided to move from one place to another, which is a whole bunch of people
Makes sense.
making a mistake all at once. With that many
Makes
people
sense.
relocating annually, it's no surprise that the moving industry constantly clears over $20 billion a year, every
Jesus
year.
Christ.
But who's raking in that cash? Well, it's mostly the moving companies. The moving
Yep.
companies are the
Even in
ones
the
who are
truck.
making the
Yep.
most money off of your suffering. The backbone of an industry that begs the question, what if I didn't want to pick stuff up and instead pay an immigrant to do it for me? Well, luckily there are about 17,000 moving companies in this great old US of A, so you won't struggle finding one. But you might have a hard time finding a good one because, fun fact, over 10%.
I'm sorry, bro. I have to say this and call me a hater, but bro, at this point, you could call your Joan a moving company with literally. I know the brand is literally called two guys in a truck, but like, no, I'm talking about like them bulls you hire off of Craigslist again or Facebook or some Joan. That's literally two dudes in a truck. Like that is considered a moving company now, bro. That's what we're on, bro. And shit, don't even get me started with the immigrant Jones. Not racist or whatever, not xenophobic either, but. I do see a lot of Hispanic bulls on the moving, John, and I don't blame them because they making cheese, bro.
They're gonna say they getting their money.
They got way more money than I do. No cap. So lock them in. Like
Of all moving companies have an F from the Better Business Bureau. That's hard to say, but that's not a good fact. And you know
BBB.
how all those moving companies have really good reviews online? Well, the Better Business Bureau has a statistic that says at least 9% of those are all made up. And the
Yeah.
people who moved me into this apartment stood in front of me and said, "Can you leave us a good review?" And he was a very tall Romanian man, so I just left him a good review while he was standing there and he left. They did okay, but I wouldn't have
threatened
done
me,
that.
bro.
In 2022 alone, the Better Business Bureau received 15,198 formal complaints against moving companies.
Makes
So let me
sense.
just break down all the reasons
Makes
why
sense.
moving companies suck and will fuck you over in such a cataclysmic
Makes
way.
sense.
So when moving companies aren't outright scamming you, they're screwing you over in technically legal ways. One recent survey revealed that 64% of Americans who hired a moving company paid way more than they were quoted. About $2,200 on average, they paid more than what they thought they were gonna pay. And with all that in the mix, the average 2023 mover paid about $4,500 to get their shit moved from one place to
Yo,
another.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I don't care how much cheese we got, because the next John we moving into is going to be a 5-bed, 5-bath. I promise y'all, bro, I'm putting the U-Haul to work, bro.
Say U-Haul
I'm
and the
putting the
cousins.
I'm putting the U-Haul to work, bro.
Just forget two guys in the truck, do whatever. U-Haul and the cousins.
I don't care if that
And the
manual labor I
Noah
gotta
and
do
whoever
take
else.
off 10 years of my lifespan, bro. It's tough, bro. It's just gonna have to be that way. Cause I'm about to pay a bull $5,000, bro. $5,000 is how much I got put down for our down payment, bro. Are you crazy, son? Nah, you wildin', bro. You really tweeting right now. Like,
other by using companies. I mean, of course, if you have a bunch of like armoires and grand pianos, it's going to cost more,
I need
but
to
on
throw that in
average,
the
it's
garbage,
$150
'cause
an
that's-
hour, and they're going to
like-
take their sweet ass time getting it out of there. But keep that in mind, this doesn't count for the times that they take all your items and put them in a warehouse and hold them for ransom. Because that happens a lot. They do that a lot. So this happens when moving companies provide low initial costs. They take all your stuff, hit you with a big old bill that you weren't expecting, and you say, hey, I'm not going to pay that. Then they just hold all your stuff. And they say you're not going to get it back until you pay that money.
Bro,
And then they charge
what?
you interest every day that they have to hold your stuff.
Why are y'all hiring moving companies,
It's a
bro? Y'all
scam.
are
It's a
crazy.
scam.
I'm
One
keeping it a
company
buck.
in New York City got caught cheating 800 customers out of $3 million with this scam, and that's where I live. That's where I live. So all that considered, let's say you decide not to use a moving company. Well, let me tell you, that is an equally, if not more shitty move that will have dire consequences for the rest of your life. I mean, for one, moving is not a 1 or 2 person job. You're gonna have friends and family
Yep,
show up
like
to help
you
you
said.
out with
Like I
this
said,
thing. And
cousins.
guess what? Fun fact, in the entirety of the human race, nobody has ever been pumped to help someone move ever. No one ever
No.
wants to help you do that. So now instead of paying movers, you either have to bribe or blackmail your friends and family into helping you out with pizza, beer, or a
Yeah, that's really
All of
gonna
the
be tough.
above.
I'm like, that's really tough, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to really be blackmailing my friends then, bro. That's really tough. Because you is not about to hold my John up for ransom, and then I gotta pay 5 bands. Nah, bro. Guess what? I'm about to get 5 pizzas,
Bye-bye.
5 big bottles of vodka, or something, bro. And I don't guess we having the meanest game week. Forget a game night. We're gonna have the meanest game week of all time. Because if you think I'm paying 5 bands for a bull to take my John, nah, you crazy, bro. It's really tough. Like,
picture of them cheating on their wife. And let's say you are able to accomplish that and get all your friends to help you out. Well, it's still a dick move to ask them, so now you're losing friends and mental health for the chance to not spend any money on a mover. And then there's the matter of getting your own moving vehicle, aka U-Haul. I don't have time to go into why U-Haul sucks so much, but I'm just gonna hit the high note. You have employees that are underqualified and unhelpful on the most stressful day of your life. Hidden fees everywhere. God forbid you scratch the inside of a moving
that
van with
Yeah, I
that
never-
$19,
yeah, no.
that's a lie.
I never believe this. Like, bro, y'all have to really
They need to
realize,
take
bro,
that off.
most of these prices and these deals that had to be saying, first of all, deals or except if it's a coupon or something that literally takes all the price is capped, bro. I need you to understand. I was telling mom this with Black Friday. If a TV, let's just say, if a TV is $500, but the John originally said, oh, it was $800 and it's like minus whatever, that TV was always $500. They're just trying to, it's a psychological thing, bro. It's the same thing with this U-Haul John. It's like, yeah, it costs initial $20 for the U-Haul, but then the gas you gotta pay to put back in this boy, then the extra fees is about to
And
hit
then
you
the
with
miles.
$100. And the
$7
miles
a
too.
mile.
Yeah, like, no, bro, they're capping, bro. Y'all can't fall
It
for this,
is
bro.
$19 to rent it, but
Yes,
now you're
but
gonna
that's-
pay like $10 a mile.
That was, yeah, because, no, you're right. Exactly what you said.
See?
It's $20. Yeah, you get the truck, but as
Yeah.
soon as you start this boy, you paying mad fees, bro. Like,
Yeah, you gotta get insurance. People don't understand that. You gotta get insurance on it. You gotta pay per mile, okay? And then taxes and stuff, and then the gas and a certain amount of gas, and yeah, see.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all right now too, especially with U-Haul, bro. If you really think you're about to pay $19 and you're taking this U-Haul from state to state, yeah, you're like, bro, you're just dumb. Like, there's no way you believe that, bro. Come on, man. Like, we gotta lock in.
You're gonna get hit with a fee. Who's not doing that every time they use a moving van? And let's not forget their reserve a truck system that does not work. You have a day that you have to move on. You call them or go online and book a truck. You show up the day of and they say, we don't have any trucks. Sorry, we don't have any trucks for you.
Yeah.
And then they give you like $100 in compensation as if that makes up for literally anything.
Make up
U-Haul
for
will
anything.
not give you a moving truck when you need one. I can't even describe how insanely shitty that is. I have no funny comparisons or analogies to relate to U-Haul not having a...
It's probably not even because he doesn't have one. It's probably because it's just not funny. Like, it's just
it's
really
not.
funny. Like, I would be
They
pissed. Like,
expecting to move, and they're like, "Oh, we don't got that size truck today."
I'm like, what you mean? I'm
What?
like, bro, I can't just stay in this house another day. Like, yo, my lease is up, bro. I have to leave, bro. What do you mean there's no trucks, bro? Like, what are y'all talking? Nah, see, I told y'all for this video, I'm getting heated, bro. Like,
moving
this
truck
y'all
for
really
you
pissing me
because there is no other company that does something like that. That's insane. Oh, and also let's not forget the fact that you just have to drive a giant box truck on a busy
Yeah.
highway or tiny streets all by yourself
I'm cooked.
with
I
no
can't drive
prior
a truck.
experience doing something like that. I almost puked the first time I had to do that. So yeah, there's no good way
Yeah, I
to
can't do
accomplish a
that. I'm
move. You
sorry.
either have to spend millions of dollars to get things from one room to another, or you have to lose all your friends and family. So enjoy picking one, King. Just stay where you are.
They're just gonna have to get manipulated. It's
So
tough.
before you even get to move to your new but somehow shittier apartment, you have to pick your new but somehow shittier apartment. This is a situation that
Lovely.
20 years ago was a nightmare, but nowadays it has gotten to an apocalyptic event. The amount of BS and scams you have to deal with while apartment hunting is...
Craigslist. I freaking, yo, this is Nope, I'm not even saying nothing. I'm not even saying nothing.
Awe-inspiring and jaw-dropping. I'm not even going to spend time on brokers, which are pretty much just real estate agents, but for apartments, and all they do is open a door and then show you around a 600-foot square apartment, and then you ask them a few questions, and then they charge you $2K when you get the apartment. The apartment housing industry is full of cockroaches and middlemen that just take money from you. And the worst part is they're feeding off of our essential need for housing. This is not like a free market. You need to live somewhere because the other option is homeless.
Yo, my real estate broker is gonna hate me, bro, because I'm really gonna be. I'm sorry, and I know heads hate this type of bull, especially when they a customer, the know-it-all customer. But I'm sorry, bro, you're not getting up on me. I'm sorry, you just not getting up on me, big bro. Like my bad. I dedicated my whole life to learning about financing, John, because I was a nerd. But you just not getting up on me, bro. You really thought you was about to? It's just like this with the wholesale real estate bulls. I'm not falling for that, John, bro. Yo, if the deal is such a, or the down payment is such as this, you think I'm about to pay an extra 10, 20K because you found the deal? Brother,
yeah.
I'm gonna find it myself. Like, yeah, that's why I can't stand wholesale real estate. And then a lot of people be trying to sell wholesale real estate courses and all that. I can't stand them, bro. They're really scourge of the earth, to be honest.
So instead, you just accept every scam they throw your way and hope you just live somewhere soon. That's all you do. So let me just lay out some of the most common scams that come with moving and apartment hunting so that you can try and avoid them the best you can, because I didn't have a video like this when I moved, and now I can't afford to get my wisdom teeth out. First, we have the don't ask, don't tell scams. Something that I couldn't think of a better name for, but it has nothing to do with gay people, but whatever. So when looking for a new spot to live, just assume that everyone you're talking to does not have your best interest at heart. For them, this is just
Why would you? Yo, see, this forget what I was about to say. This is better at the thing. If the person you are talking to is not your family, a friend that you've known for a long time, or like someone in the workplace, which doesn't even really apply either, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not even gonna count that. Forget the workplace, because it's probably even more prevalent here. They don't have your best interest in mind. Now, maybe that's just the nihilism in me saying that, John. But like, bro, what is somebody gonna gain out of thinking of your best interest when they don't know you? What are you gonna gain from that? Nothing. And I'm sorry if that sounds terrible, or I'm not the objective morality. I'm not freaking Hassan about the virtue signal and think everyone is a God-sended human, because they're not. I don't even know why he thinks that either. But like, yo. Like, bro, these heads don't have your best interest in mind. And when it comes to real estate and stuff like this too, especially when it comes to finance, why do you think so many people have got up on with car loans? And John, this is a perfect example of that. They don't care, bro. They try to make as much cheese as possible. What part of that is in your best interest? They never understand. You think the same thing wouldn't apply to a house? It applies even more, because, yo, you really gonna have to pay this boy. Because at least your car, whatever, they could repo it or whatever. You don't got a car. Fine. You can't be like that for a house, bro. Like, you have to do this, John, or you're gonna be homeless. Bro, I don't know why people think... like, yo, they just want to get up on, bro. That's tough. Like,
transaction, but for you, it's going to be your home. So there's a little bit of a disconnect between how important this is. So it's really important to ask...
Did I not just say that? Oh, my God.
...question you possibly can when you're looking at a new apartment. Like, let's say you're one of those weirdos with an exotic bird as a pet. Just one of those perverts. Never will you ever see an apartment listing that says we accept exotic birds. So you got to check in about that. But people who show you apartments are hoping you don't ask specific questions like that, so they can screw you on the security deposit on the way out. They never give you a full-out spiel. They always ask you if you have any questions, hoping you're not going to ask the important...
Why do you think they say that? They're trying to be as vague as possible, because if you ask these questions, then we got to discuss this, John, which means I can't get up on you, like he just said, with some stupid security deposit or some stupid fee that you got to pay. Bro, like, I don't... Yeah, I'm going to say this one more time. People don't have your best interest in mind. And if I seem like a jerk for that, then I'll just be a jerk. But you're going to one day realize I was right, bro. Because why would they? If they're not your family or somebody really close. I'm like...
important one. God forbid you forget to ask about hot water and then you're stuck taking cold showers for an entire year. And it is awkward just standing there asking questions of someone in a big empty apartment, but just get it all out in front, because they're hoping you don't ask.
We're the only people in here. You think that our 5 bath, you think, because you're going to have a real estate broker for one of these houses, you think I'm not going to ask Bull every question? Are you retarded? I'm sorry, bro. Like, yo, they will get up on you. You won't even have hot water. You think I'm about to not ask any questions, bro? Are you insane?
Where's the lines run through? Okay, the power go out. Where?
Who is our electric provider? Who is our security? Hey, bro, I'm asking everything. Bro is gonna hate me, but guess what, bro? You chose to do this job. My bad. If you don't like it, you want to go vague, be one of them corporal bulls who just scam people out of their cheese with every job. It's tough. Like, I don't know, bro. It's really tough out here, bro. This Tug
Then we
video
have-
was fantastic, by the way. I told you I was gonna rain on this boy. Like,
The LOL JK apartment scams, which are happening way more frequently nowadays. The internet is littered
this
with
what I
these
think
types
this
of
is?
horror stories. People get tricked into renting apartments that aren't actually for rent. Or they think they're renting an apartment
knew it.
that somebody already lives in. It's become such a problem that the FBI received 11,578 reports of rental scam in 2022. An increase of 60...
oh yeah, man. You know you can legally steal somebody's house.
Legally?
Yeah.
Oh, how was that?
Cause you know squatters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like so. Say I own our house. I'm the landlord. It's somebody just decide to come in this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I have like definitive proof, which I've seen videos where they've had definitive proofs, has brought out their title, like, well, not the title. What's it called? The deed for the home.
Right.
Yeah, nah, bro. Because of some stupid freaking backwards law. Because you know, obviously the government is stupid and the laws are trash, bro. And of course, it makes no sense at all. To be honest, there's no justifiable Johns. Yeah, somebody could just take your house. There's this one boy that's been living in this other dude's house for like 2 decades, and he still can't get kicked out because of this law. It's retarded.
Is it something like if you take somebody in and they stay more than 30 days, now you got to go to court to get them out?
Basically,
Yeah.
basically that, John, yeah. Bro, I need. I'm not even gonna get into it because the political bull is gonna really get into it. I'm not getting into it, y'all. Y'all know half the Joan is dumb. Stop.
4%. So if you see an apartment that looks dope as hell, but the landlord's not going to give you an in-person tour or even a virtual tour, big red.
What? You can't see it, so why would you even?
Yeah, no. Okay, no. You said it. I don't have to say it
No.
because
Why would you?
I was about to be fuming.
What?
You tried to move to an apartment that you couldn't see. Forget. First of all, you should not be moving into any type of apartment house. I don't care if it's a shack or shed in somebody's backyard. You shouldn't be moving into that boy unless you can see that boy in person.
In person.
If you couldn't even see it on no virtual tour, you're an idiot. Like
Virtual,
you're
I'm
an
talking about
idiot.
They can make an AI
I don't
house.
trust that either. Yeah, exactly. Because,
Yeah.
bro, you know, we can fake people saying Jones like they never said. You think somebody
Mm-hmm.
can't fake a freaking house tour? Like, what? Are y'all kidding me, bro? The metaverse actually exists. They have freaking houses in the metaverse. You think somebody can't show you this, Jones, and some idiot wouldn't fall for this, bro?
Well,
Like,
I
come
have
on.
to talk about my experience when we was trying to move to
Jesus,
Pennsylvania.
I'm fuming, bro.
These people, they try to rent me out the mayor house.
Because they're trying to get up on you. They're
Yeah.
going to sell you a dream,
They were trying
and you're
to
going to get a whole lot of
and
poof.
I had to look it
Like-
up. I said, wait a minute, that's the mayor. Why they? Yo, they really try to get me. They try to get me to move to the mayor house. To rent out the mayor house. Yeah.
It is so easy to do y'all prior research. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it is not as hard as y'all think, bro. It is really not as hard as y'all think. And especially with certain topics, like somewhere you need to live, because, yo, without a house, I don't know if y'all peep game, being homeless sucks.
So you need a place to live. Mhm.
So why would you not do your prior research? Why would you think you're about to move into a spot you have never seen?
That's crazy.
You have not seen it in person. So what if, okay, let's forget that you never seen it. So what if like you just finished moving out of a house, you about to move into an apartment. Now I got mad extra Jones. Oh wait, this is not what the apartment had looked like on the John. So what do I do now with my extra stuff? This is exactly how y'all stuff end up on Storage Wars and John,
Yeah.
bro. I'm trying to, like, bro,
All right.
I am not the smartest bull of all time. But you are the dumbest bull if you try to move into a John without touring me,
Yeah.
bro. You're like, yo, come on, bro.
Red flag, huge ass red flag. This usually means that there isn't a place for rent or that they're not actually a landlord, which
Not
is
at all.
crazy to me because that means there's a kind of human that's lower than landlord, which is a human pretending to be a landlord. They're just trying to get info from you or money from you, and then they're just going to ghost you. And it is crazy how much personal info you have to give to a stranger in order to get an apartment. Like they need to do a background check, they need your social security, they need you get your birthday. It's so easy to steal someone's identity. I might just get into that business. I might give up on this YouTube shit. Also, if a landlord is super
Stop.
eager for you to sign the lease and pay immediately,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Tug's making a lot more than one of these landlord bulls and these real estate bulls. Like, bro, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now because this is one of those things where it's paid on commission, especially if you're like one of the real estate bulls. So like, if you don't sell no houses, you're not making no cheese. Meanwhile, on YouTube, as long as you're monetized and you have videos up that qualify for the monetization program, you'll make money every single day of your life. Man, now, granted, if you're like us and your RPM is garbage, then
Yeah.
it won't be that much.
But
But
you're still doing it.
you still make money every
you
day.
love it.
No, you still make
Yeah.
money every day. Your
No, I'm
RPM is
saying-
just bad.
Yeah,
Like,
just real bad.
Dude.
2 cents bad.
like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's tough.
that's a big red flag as well. Especially if they're asking you to send money through a sketchy service like Venmo or Cash App or a
Yeah.
wire transfer or gift cards. If you,
so
in the modern
stupid.
era,
Oh
are
my
paying someone in gift cards and you don't know immediately you're getting scammed, you're a moron. You deserve to get the money taken from you if you're...
Thank you. I didn't even have to say it because he sure did. You're an idiot. You're paying through gift cards. through Venmo.
Who pays the gift card?
You need somewhere to live, and you think you're about to go through Venmo and not escrow? Are you retarded? Like, oh my god, that's really pissing me off. Like, there's no way people be falling for this. Like, you have to be on a different level of stupid. These must be the people that have a driver's license but don't know how to read and they're illiterate. These are those people. Because there's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
You're going to buy Google Play cards. But besides gift cards, every payment process I just mentioned is almost impossible to get your money back. So that's why they use those things. But it's also crazy because the apartment I'm standing in currently asked me to pay for my deposit through Venmo.
No.
So there's no way to know if it's a scam or not. I just had to blindly go into it because I needed a place to live. And the biggest red flag about the LOLJK scam is if they don't live in the country. Once again, pretty obvious, but a lot of people don't realize.
Nah, there's no way. Yo, this video is gonna really have me fuming.
Okay, calm down. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, cause don't yell. You get what you deserve.
You are about to move into an apartment, because we're talking about apartments. I'll say apartment or house, whose landlord doesn't even live in this country. So not only do you not know what your house looks like or apartment looks like, they don't either. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are fully retarded. Next. Like,
realize that that's a huge issue. I mean, sometimes landlords don't live in the same country where they own the property. I mean, every Chicago pay meter for parking is owned by Saudi Arabians. Fun fact. But you should insist on meeting your landlord in person before giving them any money. I mean, even if they do live in another country, that just means you're going to have like a terrible back and forth with overseas hours.
I don't care if they have a 99 review. Like, every house they sold is top tip shit. I'm not, bro, you don't live in this country. You don't live in this country. So what if I have a problem?
Yeah.
You gotta fly across the country to come fix my problem. It's dead. Like, bro, come on, it's not happening. Nah, it's
trying to get a light bulb fixed in your apartment. But I mean, a lot of the times it does mean they're scamming you. I mean, some of them have gone even so far as to send you fake keys in the mail to make you feel like you're actually getting an apartment, so you send the money. But through all of these steps,
wow, these scams are getting elaborate, bro. My God, they'll send you keys in the mail.
Ooh, imagine you going to try to get into somebody's apartment
and
they in there.
wait. There's so many questions to ask. Like, first of all, you're robbing. I'm gonna think you're robbing me. Second of all, how did you get a key to my John? Third of all, me and you are both confused on how we have a key to an apartment that I was already owned and I was somehow moving into. So not only am I about to be homeless now because I gave up on my lease because I thought I was moving here. Like, there's so, bro, this is crazy. I didn't even know it was this elaborate. This is bad. This is scary. This is terrifying. And because now when you think about it for real, AI is gonna only get more and more like more and more better. So yo, the scams are gonna be absolutely insane. Like scams are gonna be undistinguishable. Like from real life. That's really wild. That is crazy.
At the end of the day, if you ask to meet them in person or you ask to like see the apartment, they'll just move on to the other 500 applicants that are trying to get the same apartment.
Oh, good.
So it doesn't matter.
Get scammed.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, landlords end up getting the longest road and the largest army, and you're just pissing through development cards, trying to get victory points, and ending up with a pile of knights. Does anyone play Catan? Actually, you know what? Let me talk about landlords real quick.
Land dorks.
I don't like the term landlord. It's too fancy of a title for what the job actually is. Here's some alternative names I've given landlords. Rent raiser, the strange bald man in my Venmo feed, not a plum.
I just want to say this. Yeah, bro. Feudalism as a concept has never not existed. I need y'all to, has never gone away. Because you know how back in feudalism you have your serfs and your peasants and all that. Yeah, that's just, like, that's happening in modern day. We just don't call it that no more because those are technically, I guess, used as derogatory terms. But yeah, no, that's happening in real life. Because the landlord is basically just the landlord. Because that's what he was called back then, too. And guess what? You got to pay people to live there. Guess what they had to do. They had to be slaves, pay off by farming. Like, I don't know if... Hey, listen. I don't know. That's probably why RPM is so low. Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm not going to lie on here, bro. I'm going to let y'all other creators cap. I'm not going to cap to y'all, bro. Like...
Plumber, but the person I talk to most about my toilet. CEO of not doing anything at all. The only reason I've ever cleaned an oven ever. Cat vomit stain inspector. And the only person I still lie to about smoking weed. But let's talk about security deposits real quick. In 37 US states, landlords are allowed to collect interest on your security deposit. But only 5.6% of renters...
Excuse me? What mind's what? Bro, feudalism is real. Feudalism is so... You collect an interest on my security deposit? We do know what that is for, right? That's the deposit to make sure I can get into my crib. Why am I paying interest on this? I paid this. What are you talking about?
Well, security deposit is usually used when you can't pay your last month. But you got that security deposit there.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna just tell you this one time, bro. If you do not have the ability to move, don't even look into it. Don't even look into it. You're just gonna be hurting yourself, bro. Because one, you're either gonna scam yourself, or two, you're gonna stress yourself out. This is too much, bro. It's too much, bro. You're content where you at. Don't be content in life, but for right now, the way wages and John is looking, inflation and all that is looking, nah, you're content where you're at. As far as where you live. Mm-hmm. You're content where you at. Trust. Because right now, I'm feeling content where I'm at. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Actually get the interest on your deposit. They don't give you the money that they're earning interest on. So not only does a landlord take your security deposit and put it in a bank and earn interest on it, but the majority of the time, people just don't get their security deposit back in the first place. Around 25% of renters do not get security deposits back based off of bullshit parameters that the landlord just made up. Only 29% of landlords give you a itemized receipt of all the things you messed up at the old apartment to prove why you don't get a security deposit back. So all that seems like we should make laws to stop this from happening,
yeah,
right?
Why should they give you a reason? Because I could just kick you out and you have nowhere to live. So you gonna give me my cheese. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yo, when you really think about, see this, some people don't be thinking about this conceptually. Like conceptually, this is crazy work right here. Like, bro, I gotta pay security deposit and you could just charge me interest on it if you feel like it or not. Like, you don't have to, but you can. Also, you can make up fake reasons. Like, you could have saw one stain on the rug, bro, and that could have been $1,000 charge because I can. What? Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all gotta, bro, I'm gonna own property, bro. I'm not gonna do this because you're gonna never find tenants if you do this. But like, well, actually, I'm lying again. Somebody always gonna need a place to live, so. Mm-hmm. But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna be this type bull, but yo, the money is always gonna be there, bro. Yeah, best believe.
Every state has landlord-tenant laws, but because tenants are generally poorer than the landlord, we can't pursue legal action. Because not only does it take $1,000 to move out of the apartment, it costs thousands of dollars to pursue that legal action.
Why do you think? Oh my God! See, this is why I'm saying. Why do you think people never go through on suing heads, bro? Because you gotta pay a lawyer, pay an attorney,
pay the fees,
the court fees in general. Like, bro, you can't afford this. I can't afford this.
You just be like, never mind.
Exactly, like that's literally how it is, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Oh my God, heads be like, money don't rule the world. Bro, you're such a liar, bro. Money don't have to rule your life, but money sure does rule the world. Yeah, and you need to stop capping about it and coping, bro. Like, I don't know what heads be talking about. Like,
the net worth of most renters, which is, what the money they have laying around, is $600 to $300, so they can't afford $4K in goddamn law fees. So trying to get a security deposit back while chewing up your life savings in a small claims court is just not feasible. Let's not forget about the made-up fees that your prior landlord is going to hit you with when you move out. Let's not forget about all that bullshit. Fees for not returning keys, something that they have 40 copies of in their office. Cleaning fees. They charge you to clean the apartment after you leave, even though you clean the shit out of it. And fun fact, they didn't clean it before you got there, and they're not going to clean it after you leave. They charge you a fee per hole in plaster because you're hanging up paintings.
Yeah, I feel bad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yo, Storytime Troll, yo, I'm an idiot. I put a mean hole in my wall. Like, you can't see it because my dresser covering it, but I put a mean John. And it was because I was stupid. I was trying to do handstands to John. I'm gonna admit. That was an L troll. That was a dumb troll moment. But yeah, now you getting taxed for this, bro. So that's Aubrey telling mom, like, yo, before we do anything, rugs gotta be replaced and we gotta fix every hole in the crib.
Every hole.
If not, then we not getting no 5 bath because we ain't getting to that before this is taken care of. So that's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, don't damage the spot you live in, bro. Please.
You're not just gonna sit with blank white walls your whole life, but it's $50 per hole, so enjoy that. Fun fact, those holes before I got here. Then there's painting fees. If any paint chips off the wall, which that's just bad paint job, that's your fault, and they're gonna charge you to redo it. And that's why there's little pieces of white paint on hardwood floors in New York City in every apartment, because the painters don't know how to paint. It's usually just the landlord doing it himself. He's not paying any money to do it. And there's the oven cleaning fee. I probably hit that a couple times in this video already. It's why do you care? Why do you care if I clean the oven? Oh, and they also charge you stovetop knob fees. On your stovetop where they have little knobs to turn on the burners. Those are made of the same plastic of Solo cups. They break and fall off all the time, so if any of those are missing, they're gonna charge you for that. Some places charge per light bulb that is missing and busted, which is great because they wouldn't fix it while you live there, but once you leave, they can charge out the ass for it. And batteries and fire detectors. But that's on me. I take those batteries out because if I'm a little stoned, I don't want the...
So we'll learn all this information, right? And people will still look at you and be like, yo, bro, why do you think your life is so bad? Yeah, bro. Tough. I don't know.
Cops showing up. So there you have it. I don't know if I explained what I was trying to explain in this video, but just don't move. It's everything.
No, the title you say, why you should never move apartments? No, I felt every reason on why you shouldn't have, even though I already knew all this. But coming from him, it just makes it not only funnier, but just even more in like view. I hope that y'all actually watched this video and this wasn't one of them vids where like you do like me and I keep a stream on or whatever just to play YouTube for white noise. Now you gotta lock in on this, bro, because when it's time to get an apartment or move out, you're gonna get cooked. I don't know if you peep game, but you're gonna get cooked unless you know what you're doing, bro. Like, it's really tough. Like,
everything about the process is terrible. Finding a new apartment, paying the movers, dealing with the landlord before and after you show up. Just stay where you live, because your devil might suck,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
literally
better
what I
to
said a
know
couple
your
minutes
devil
ago.
than meet a new
Be
one.
content where
New
you live
videos
at.
every
Sorry.
Saturday. Thanks for sticking around. And once again, shout out to Scentbird
Love
for
Tug.
sponsoring this video.
That's
God,
all-
I
that's
love
big love for
Scentbird. Go
Tug.
to Scentbird.com and use code BigTug55
Let him get his
off
cheese.
to get 55% off
Y'all
your
need
first
the fragrances,
purchase.
bro. Put
It's
'em on.
$7 for your first
No
round
cap.
of scents. It's fantastic. I love Scentbird. Link it by.
Oh my god, how did I forget about application fees? Oh my god.
Yes.
No, we don't even need to talk about them because y'all,
Yes.
y'all will actually experience depression.
Application
No, yo,
fees, and
it's
then
just-
they gotta run
They
your,
run
your
your credit and all that.
And
Yeah,
then you
nah,
got
nah.
some charge application and run your credit fees.
Nah, I didn't want to give him depression because I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to give him depression just
Yeah,
yet.
he's
Because-
right. How
yeah.
did he forget about application
Imagine.
fees?
Yo, I need y'all to
You
imagine.
gotta. Yeah,
You have
say
to. No, I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
now. Let me
say
put it in. Let me put it in for them. You have to pay to get a chance to live at this place. A chance, a percentage chance. It's not 100. No, you have to pay to get a chance.
They might not
That
even.
boy's
They
crazy,
might
bro.
not even accept your application.
They
you,
won't.
you have to pay though.
Nah, 50%
and
of the time
get your
you won't.
credit check. You have to pay for that.
You're literally gambling. Like this is like gambling. No, I'm dead serious. Like because that's what gambling is. Percentage if you win. Percentage if you get an apartment. Mm-hmm. No, percentage if you get a chance. Because you can get the John. You can go through that. We not really. So what was so you had a little mishap at work. It's really affecting how you, I don't know if we can give you this apart. To me, I paid so I can have a chance. But that's the crazy part when you're buying it. Again, think about it conceptually. I paid for a chance. I didn't pay for a convert. I paid for a chance. Just like it's happen chance if I get my security deposit back. But we Tug. Hey,
That
let's
was a
end them
good
off.
video. Mhm, yes.
The fact that they charge you just to try and look at an apartment is insane.
I'm fuming, bro. I'm fuming. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. We learned a lot from this video.
Yeah.
I'm very much hoping that y'all,
gotta
like I
watch that
said,
video.
really locked into this boy. Y'all already know tomorrow we gonna have the videos too. Y'all know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, Big Tug, why you should never move apartments. This boy was almost an hour, but it needed to be, bro. Y'all need to
Oh,
really lock in,
gosh.
bro. Please do not get scammed when you're trying to move, bro.
Yes.
Because there is 100%, not even 100%. There is a good chance in terms of percentages and statistics that you probably will be. So yeah, don't fall for this.
And for those young bucks that's out there watching, tell this video to your parents.
Now please show this
Yeah.
to your moms,
Yeah,
your
tell
dad,
them. Let them see
your
this.
grandpa,
Tell them
your
you got a
grandma.
video you want them to see
You know what I'm
about
saying?
moving,
Your aunts
especially
and
if you know
uncles.
you're moving.
Yeah, if you moving soon, that's the one for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna get a good laugh, but you gonna learn something too, bro. We're back, cause we not getting scammed.
Yes.
Big Talk, why you should never move apartments, scams. If you want to watch the original video, of course, without the yaps, that will be down in the
there.
description below the video.
Down there.
Own opinions and conjecture. I'm sorry, I had to get out my anger. I'm fuming. Y'all
Okay.
about to see me rage after this
All right,
one.
don't worry about that.
Yeah. Mom, we have to end. Go ahead and tell me what the guy doing this vid.
Hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah.
Okay. Comment. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in the process of moving, but anyway, like I said, for you young heads out there, make sure you let your older mom, dad, or aunt, uncle, whoever you know is moving, tell them to
Yup.
see this. You know what I'm saying? Or they even have plans to move.
Yup.
Or how about you young teenagers that don't want to be in your mom's
Yup.
house or your parents' house, and you talking about you want to move out? Watch this video. Let's
I-
see how much you moving out now.
Oh yeah, no. Matter of fact, let me look at them specifically because me and you probably around the same age. You gotta be at least 18. If you're not 18, I don't even know why you're thinking about moving. But yeah, you're not moving out anytime soon. Give that dream up, bro. It's done. Unless you live in a good spot, you're gonna move to somewhere like Omaha, Nebraska, bro. It's done. It's cooked, bro. You're not moving.
Especially you Jersey City heads out
Nah,
there, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, and this gonna really hit. Go ahead and go wash the dishes and go take the trash out, bro. It's not that bad, trust me, bro. Because you like having a bed to go sleep in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're not moving. It's done. Wait a couple years, bro. It's cooked. I don't know why y'all bulls, unless you have unless your moms is somehow paying for you or your dad is paying for you to get an apartment somehow. I don't know why you think you're freshly moving out of 18 is cooked. I don't know why y'all thinking this, bro.
But-
like, bro.
Anyway.
You're not moving till you're like 21, bro. At
Whatever.
least.
Oh, click that subscribe button, okay, and then turn on this.
I'm so pissed. I'm so
Okay, we gotta move on.
I know. I'm
Come
not.
on.
I'm never gonna move on. Not from this. No, I'm just kidding. Turn on that post notification bell. So that every time he says family posting a video, that boy be fresh, hot, spicy, fiery, and
Always in your feed.
as always, I already know.
I'm Mom.
Attaboy Trill.
I'm
and
Mom.
Listen, just be smart with it, y'all. That's
Yeah.
all it is. And we gonna see y'all later. Peace.